Alright, I'm here. I don't think no one's here yet, so I will wait. Um, Start up in about 4 to 5 minutes. Let everybody get here. I know I'm late as hell, and I'm sorry, but we'll start around 10:30. Alright, I'm here. If anyone's here, just hit a button or something. Type in. Let a brother know. I don't think I don't think anyone's here yet. So I will wait. I will start at about 10:30. Um, get about another 2-3 minutes. See what we can do. Still don't see anybody here. So if you are here, type in. If not, I will wait. As I say, I apologize. I know I'm late as hell. That's my fault. But get about another 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. I'll post in the comments when I start, so that way you can just click to the button and roll with it. So normally I'm gonna start about 5 minutes here, or 5 minutes in. So if you just wanna jump ahead to 5 minutes, that'll work. Again, hang tight with me. I've been kind of serious on all my shows, so I'm gonna try to be a little funny, a little more laid back for this show. We've been talking a lot about the government and shit, and I was gonna do another one about the government, but I was like, fuck that. Let's just do something more laid back and chill. So obviously I had to talk about all the things that I hate because that's laid back and chill for me. But just give me a second. Like I said, we'll start up in about five. Well, when it hits the 5 minute mark. Getting all my stuff together. Alright, we'll start up in a minute. What's up, Simply Deep? About 45 seconds. Maybe 2 seconds. All right, I am here. Let's rock and roll. Um, Hello, welcome to the Church of Fuck You. This is St. Patrick. Um, as I was saying in my little pre-video speech, I've been doing a lot of videos. Well, not even a lot of videos, but these things I've been doing. It always goes towards the government. So I figured I'd try to move away from that just for this show. The church is more about um, the church is more than just bashing the government. It's about all stupid shit. So let's try to highlight some stupid things that I personally hate, which I'm sure some of you may hate as well. Um, One of the things that I really, really hate, and this has actually happened to me, which I just want to, it's family, so you can't really kill them, but you do want to, there's a little part of you that just want to strangle the shit out of them. Is that I just hate it when someone takes the last bit of something, whether it's like, drink the last bit of juice or, take the last thing from the carton or whatever the fuck it is, and just put the box back in. Who puts an empty box or an empty anything back in its original spot? Like, who does this shit? Oh my gosh, this shit drives me fucking insane. Like, and it makes it so bad, which we all are familiar with as far as in your house. I don't know where your trash can is located, but it's like my trash can is like down the street around the corner and shit. My trash can is literally 5 steps away from whatever place you're at in the kitchen. Hell, throw it there. I don't even care. But goddamn it, who puts empty shit back into the cabinet or who puts empty shit back into the refrigerator? And that's my baby, my daughter. I love her to death, but she's 5. Can't really get mad at her, but it's insane. And I know there are some adults who do this, and those adults need to be punched right in the face because it's just fucking maddening. You go in there, you get your mouth all watered up for whatever item you're looking for. You picked up the box, and the box is empty. What the fuck? Who ate the last cookie? I mean, seriously? Okay, fine. We'll let that one go because that's to me that's small. But that's how we're going to talk. We're going to talk about just a lot of little shit that drives you insane, that drives you fucking crazy, that you just pretty much just want to punch someone in the face for. Like, why the fuck are you doing this shit? Um, we'll try to stay away from driving because we've covered driving a lot. Even though I do find that there are drivers now who just I'm not gonna say they're on their cell. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but there are just drivers that literally just do not pay attention. I have witnessed recently drivers just driving through red lights. Now I don't even know what the fucking planet they're on. I don't even know what they're doing. But like literally, you're sitting at a red light, person sitting beside you at a red light, and this fucker just decides, okay, it's time to go. Light didn't change green. They just decide it's time to go. Who the fuck does this shit? Like, pay attention to what you're doing, people. And it's so funny. You're behind a fucking car that can pretty much kill anyone. Pay attention. Like, pay attention to what you're fucking doing. I hate that shit. That's another thing that I fucking hate. I hate people who do not pay attention to what they're doing. It's fucking maddening. Either focus on what you're doing or just stop fucking doing it. Just don't be in the middle. That shit is so fucking infuriating. Don't be in the middle. Don't half-ass it. Especially if you're fucking driving. Just don't half-ass it. Don't sit at a fucking red light and just decide, okay, well, the light isn't changing fast enough to me, so it's my turn to go and just fucking go. Because then if there's a 3, 4 fucking car pileup, no one's getting home because your dumbass wasn't paying attention. And that shit is fucking maddening. Really fucking maddening. Um, One of the things I really do hate, and I have to, this is going to be dry serious. So one of the things I really do hate, and I'm sure you all have bore witness to this, and I'm actually going to do a video about this. I might do it tomorrow, whatever. Um, I hate it when people just film shit that should not be filmed. Now, let me explain this. We live in a society or a world to where we feel like our response to most situations is just to pull out our cell phone and record it. And it's not just here in the US, it's all over the world. They just record every fucking thing. Sometimes it's cute. Like you see, the marriage proposals, yay, that's cute. Somebody's returning home from the war or somebody's returning home from a long duty overseas. They see their kid, they see their dog. Oh, that's cute. A husband walks in and sees his wife. He surprises her with flowers and candy, and they're all happy. Yay, that's cute. What I have real issue with, a real fucking issue with, is when there is like some really bad shit going on, and instead of helping, we just decide to film. Like I have seen videos of dogs attacking kids Now, understand, I understand it's really fucked up, and I understand that everyone is not the hero. But if you see a fucking dog attacking a kid, your first response should not be to pull out your cell phone and record it. Your first response should be, let me go help this kid. Why did we get into a world, or how the fuck did we get into a world where not only do we sit back and not do nothing when something horrific is going on, we decide our biggest response or our biggest duty is to fucking record it. What the hell? Like, what? And I'm sorry, I understand this is nothing new. People have been standing by while horrific shit has been going on for years, which again, that should have changed a long time ago. But it's just certain things where you're just looking at it like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? There was a video of a woman who was literally beating the shit out of her baby, punching it, pinching it, pushing it, and everything. And everyone was so horrified and everyone was so outraged and like, oh my gosh, what woman would do this? And what woman would do this to her baby? And I mean, the baby's crying. The baby's actually keep crawling back to her mom. Because of her mom, I don't know if it's a boy or girl, but the baby's crawling back to the mom to try to, get comfort because the baby's in pain. The mom just keeps pushing it and keeps pinching it, and she's pretty much tormenting her child. And you sitting here, watch this film, and I mean, I've read a lot of comments, and it was very few comments that said, "Who the fuck is recording this? Like, who the fuck is sitting there while this shit is going on, watching this kid get tormented, and just fucking recording it?" Like, jump the fuck in. Take the child. You can record. Fine, you record the first 30 seconds of it. You see what the fucking woman is doing. Take the child. Leave the fucking. Do something. But literally to sit there for what is it, a minute and a half or 2 minutes or however long it was, and just watch this child get tormented so you can fucking record it. Like, what planet are you on? And unfortunately, we live in a society where most people don't think where, oh my gosh, this is really fucked up. Why are you recording this? Most people look at the video, I'm like, oh, this is horrible. And they comment on what's going on in the video instead of looking at the person behind the fucking camera being like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? I have seen videos, and I'm sure people have, where people are getting stomped in the ground by like 3 or 4 people, and they're just beating the shit out of them. Or, a woman is getting beat up in front of her child, and all this other I mean, like crazy shit going on. And like literally, there's always somebody standing there recording it. And you just have to think, like, dude, somebody jump in. Clearly, this woman can't fight, or clearly, this man can't fight. Clearly, this man is outnumbered. Help. Instead of using your fucking cell phone to record it, use your cell phone to call the police for fucking help. Call somebody. Call his boys. Call somebody. Fucking help. And that is like literally one of my top-notch hatreds of this world right now, is that we as a society, we as a world just love standing by while the most fucked up shit happen and just observing. And no one wants to fucking jump in. No one wants to help. And I always find it funny because if you just stand for 2 seconds, just in your brain for 2 seconds, put yourself in that person's shoes. Put yourself in the shoes of the person who is getting beat up, who is getting, the shit beat out of, who's getting attacked by a dog, who's getting whatever. Wouldn't you want help? Like, wouldn't you want someone to jump in and help you? And if you do, then why don't you return that fucking favor? Like, that's another big thing that I hate as far as this fucking society. We never put ourselves in other person's shoes. Never. We are the quickest fucking society to judge anyone, and I touched on this a while ago, and I won't go into it too much, but we are the quickest society in the world to judge anyone on anything they fucking do, and we never put ourselves in that person's shoes. We speak on shit that we have no fucking clue because we know what we would do in this situation because we've never been in it, so obviously we know. Like, we are the most judgmental assholes, and we just never take the time to put ourselves in the other person's shoes to see how the other person would feel, to see what the other person want. Because we're too busy worrying about ourselves. We're too busy worrying about us until we're in a situation where we need help, then we want the whole world to care about us. One of the videos I actually watch, and I admit it, it's really funny, is people driving like 95 miles fucking hour in the snow, which I think is stupid, and crashing into people, and then other people crashing into people, and other people crashing into people, and it's like a 20 fucking car pileup with people just slamming into people, going top speed. And majority of the videos that you see are from like the little traffic cams that they have on the big ass lampposts or on the highways or whatever. But you get the rare ones where you actually see people sitting out there with their cell phones, watching people just slam into fucking piles of traffic. And it just hit me like, if you know there is like literally death right there, you know there is death like 20 feet away or 50 feet away or 100 feet away, however fucking close it is. You know there's certain death of these people. Wouldn't you think it would be wise to get out and like warn people? Like to say, hey, slow the fuck up. Hey, stop. Hey, slow down. Hey, just anything, like something. No, we just sit back and we just watch the fucking wreckage. We just watch people just go head first into a semi truck, and we just sit there, record it, and be like, "Oh my god, this is crazy! I can't believe this!" Blah, blah, blah. It's idiotic. It's beyond idiotic. But that's the shit that I hate. Um, we'll just keep going. Other random shit that I hate. I hate people that take stuff way too serious. You have got to have a sense of humor in order to survive in this world. You really do. Now, a sense of humor to some people is a little bit different. Some people feel like a sense of humor is to be able to laugh at other people. I feel like a sense of humor is to be able to laugh at yourself. Because if you can't laugh at yourself, then what the fuck are you? Like, you have to be able to laugh if you fuck up. You have to be able to laugh at your defaults or whatever, because it makes life so much easier being able to laugh at yourself. And if you can't laugh at yourself, if you can't chuckle, if you don't have a sense of humor, if you take shit way too serious, then life will be so fucking hard. And it is so fucking draining to be around people who are like that. And the only reason I say I hate people with no sense of humor is because they just literally suck the life out of everybody around them. They take shit way too seriously. They take shit way too literal. Like they don't know how to just chuckle and laugh and just let shit go. And just to be flat, I hate fucking serious people because generally I'm not serious. I'm not serious at all. I try not to be serious. Um, I try to be serious pretty much any time unless I'm pissed off, which I'm sure you guys probably know that by now. Um, I don't try to be serious, but people who are just overly serious, people who are just overly, you know, I don't want to say this. People who are just overly uptight and just focused and just I don't know how they want to describe themselves. They're just assholes to be around, in my opinion. They like literally suck the energy out the room. And I had the misfortune of dealing with somebody recently where like they got none of my jokes. None of and you know all my jokes are just wonderful and all my jokes are easy to get but they got none of my jokes. And I was just literally just sitting there like I was talking to a wall. I was like, you know what? There's no point. There's just literally no point in talking to this person because everything I say is it just it dies. And that's just it's hard. It's really hard to try to lighten up a mood and try to lighten up a situation when everyone is just so serious and just so uptight. Um, what else do I hate? Um, as I'm sure you all know, which I'm sure we all can agree on, I hate liars, I hate thieves, I hate, just general all around assholes. But I think probably one of the biggest things that I hate now is that I hate people who can't admit when they're wrong. And I guess that would probably be the nicest way to say, fuck, we don't do nice in this church. We all know this. I hate people who are just so fucking steadfast in their belief, in their system, in their wants, in their desires, in their thinking of a situation or whatever that they feel like they can never be wrong. Because it is so hard. It is so fucking hard to talk to people who feel like that they are not wrong. Like they believe. And I actually read a really fun interesting article about what people perceive as fact, and everyone has their own versions of what they consider facts. Um, certain people believe that it's a fact that evolution is real, scientific fact out of without a shadow of a doubt. There are people who believe that Jesus was real and that he died on the cross and that God is, he came to save us from all our sins and all this other wonderful stuff. And they believe that's a fact. And see, the problem is when we go in with all these facts, quote unquote, it's so hard for us to view someone else's opinion because we have our own facts set in stone. And there's a lot of times that people argue and go back and forth and like literally bite each other's fucking heads off because they're arguing both versions of their facts and to both of and to their stance. It's a fact for them. It's a fact that Jesus died. It's a fact that evolution and Jesus isn't real. So if you put these two people in a room and they start arguing, if they're arguing off their facts, which okay, it's just and again facts for them, um, it'll never get anywhere. You would never get fucking anywhere. And probably what we need to start doing is to I want to say eliminating some of these so-called facts in order to actually move ahead in fucking life and to move ahead as an accomplishment. I'm sorry, to move ahead as a country, to move ahead as, trying to accomplish any fucking thing. Because if one person is arguing facts like global warming does not exist, and then another person is arguing a scientific fact that global warming does exist, then these two people are never going to get any fucking where, and it's just going to pretty much result to childish name calling and you're a big dummy head because you don't believe in my facts and you're just a alarmist or you're just a fucking Fox News Rush Limbaugh motherfucker whatever it'll come to that. um oh okay, he just brought up doors and simply deep. Don't even start me on that because I will just have to say there is every time someone goes into a drawer in this house, obviously except me, they never fucking close it. I mean, seriously, it is so fucking maddening that you can go into a room and there's like three drawers open in one room, there's three drawers open in another room, there's drawers open everywhere. And I will say this for a fact: my daughter, so bad, I love her to death. My daughter literally opened up every drawer she had in her little dresser, and the dresser freaking tilted over because it was just too much weight. Obviously the weight was thrown off. So it was so ridiculous. Like, close the fucking drawer. Oh, can we start with the turning off the lights? Please, dear God, someone turn off the goddamn lights. I understand that we aren't starving and this is not like some country where we have rolling blackouts, but that doesn't mean we have to have every fucking light on in the house at 12 o'clock in the afternoon when the sun is bright as shit outside. I mean, seriously, come the fuck on. Turn off the lights. For God's sakes, turn off the fucking lights. Um, okay, and I understand he said door, but it just reminded me of drawers that certain people in this domicile leave open, I mean, repeatedly, and it's just fucking maddening. And I'm just waiting for someone to walk into the room and trip over a drawer and just fall and bust their ass, just so I can be like, well, close the fucking drawer. But that's kind of spiteful, isn't it? I think so. All right, let's keep going. Different things that I hate. Um, I hate when people just lie for no reason. And I remember I was talking to one of my coworkers. Won't put him on blast. Talking to one of my coworkers, and they was telling me a story about certain things that was going on in their life, and they kind of fucked up. But like I said, I'm not gonna put them on blast. I don't want put anybody business out there. But one of the things that happened was some information was sent to a person by accident. So we'll just leave it at that. Some information was sent to a person by accident using the wrong name. So the information was sent to this person by accident using a different name. Person questioned that person, and the person lied immediately, like lied flat out. Oh, it was nothing. Oh, it wasn't. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. So obviously the other person, he flips out. He's like, dude, what the fuck? I know you did because I just received certain information, and it's fucked up. Why would you lie about it? And that person, was telling me parts of the story, and I really do believe this person when they said that they swear there was nothing, it was nothing, it was nothing. Um, they just felt like they panicked, and their first reaction was to lie about it. And as I tried to explain to this person, well, the problem is if you're the person being lied to, we always feel if you're being lied to, you will feel that the person will lie for no. If it was nothing, there's no reason to lie. If there was nothing, then there would be no reason to try to hide it. And I think that's where it really burns me up, because I know there are sometimes people do actually lie for no reason, because they do get scared, they do get panicked. They're like, "Oh shit, I can't believe I did this, or I can't believe this person found out this, or this person found out that." But what compounds the situation and makes it 100 times worse is the fact that they fucking lie. And as I was trying to explain to her, and like this this person flipped. I mean, fucking flipped. Like I mean, like pulling posters off the wall and burning shit flipped. Um, I just from this person's standpoint, I can kind of see where they were upset about, where they were coming from, because in their initial thinking is, if it's nothing, you wouldn't have lied. If you lied for a reason. What the fuck are you lying for? Why would you lie? And for this other person to just pretty much try to brush it off as, dude, it was nothing, you're fucking tripping, it makes it just 100 times worse. And I think that's one of the things that really drives me up a fucking wall. Don't fucking lie. There's no reason to fucking lie. Especially if, in your words, it means nothing, or it was nothing. If it was nothing, then what is the fucking point of lying? And honestly, I found that, like, obviously we all know payback's a bitch, and payback comes in all different forms. But I found, like, when people that I was growing up with, they have kids, and those wonderful kids are doing the exact same shit that they would did, and it drives them up a fucking wall. Like, dude, why are you doing this? This is stupid. And that's how it feels to some of us sometimes. And I'm just telling you all, for you fucking liars out there, um, that's how it feels to us sometimes. It's like literally your kid is standing in front of you with icing on their fingers, icing on their face, a spoon in one of their hands, and they're saying, "I didn't have any cake," and you're just like, what is the point? Like, what the fuck is the point? Why would you even stand here and say this shit? What is the point? And they're beating you down. I didn't have any cake. I didn't have any cake. I didn't have any cake. Like, your breath smells like cake. There's icing on your face. There's icing on your hands. There's a huge fucking chunk of cake missing. Where did the cake go? I don't know. But I didn't have it. And it's just like, you're the only one in the fucking house. It's me and you. I didn't eat it. You have icing all over your hands. What the hell? But they just said it. I didn't have any cake. It was me. And it's just, that's how it feels. It literally feels like someone is standing in front of you telling you, you're a fucking idiot, because you're going to have to believe me, because I'm not backing down from my lie. And it's insulting. It really is fucking insulting. Not only are you lying, but you're lying to me while literally standing in front of me covered in fucking icing. What the fuck is, like, what the hell? Why even do this? All right, let me keep going. Um, to probably piggyback on my Black Lives Matter thing, I hate the fact, and I mean, I don't think I can stress this enough. I hate with a fucking passion all these people who are so anti-racist, but yet play racism every 15 seconds. Now, I don't. I understand. Now, let me get this straight. I understand racism exists. I really fucking do. I understand that we have racist ass people in this world, racist as cops, racist as business people, racist everything. But is it like the fucking 40s and 50s and 60s? Not even by a long shot. If you live in a hick ass town where you experience racism every day, I sincerely apologize. I sincerely, feel sorry that you have to experience that shit. But here's a fucking idea: move. Move to a town or a city that actually has evolved past the color of your skin. Because there are plenty of cities, there are plenty of towns, there are plenty of places in the United States that don't see skin color. They may see money, and if your ass is broke, you won't get ahead anyway, but they don't see skin color. And it just irritates the fuck out of me how there are certain groups, and black people, yes, we do that shit way too fucking much. There are certain groups that are quick to play the race card, and that shit is fucking annoying. Like, every 2 seconds. And my other daughter, okay, I'm gonna just give you a little bit of an example. My other daughter, we went to a store, I'm not gonna put because I'm not gonna give them publicity. Fuck that shit. They're not paying me. We went to a store. Cashier was ringing out this lady. The lady was just being an asshole. And if you ever customer service, which I've had the fortune and misfortune to do for many many years, you know sometimes you just get that customer who's a fucking asshole where they want to price check everything and they want to do this and they want to do that and why was this ring up at 12.59? It's supposed to be 12.49 and all this shit. Like it's just so much and they want to pay with three fucking credit cards because they have $12 on this card and they have $15 on this card and then they have $40 on it. You know, just one of those type of customers where you're just like, bitch, just leave. Um, so she was being like one of those customers, and it was a black woman being just a fucking asshole, and the white lady behind the counter obviously was getting irritated, like just lady, I have a line of people, get the fuck out of my store. So my daughter picked up on her being kind of short with the lady. So when we leave, we buy our goods, we leave the store. My daughter's like, "Oh, that was just so racist. She didn't like that lady because she was black." And I'm just like, "Are you fucking serious?" Now, unfortunately, it hasn't been court ordered yet that I can't talk to my kids the way I want to talk to them. So I'm still good on that standpoint. But she really felt like it was the lady didn't like her because she was black. And I'm just like, no, if you actually paid attention to the situation, the lady didn't like her because she was a fucking asshole. She was nice to us when she rang us out. She was very pleasant. She was very nice. She went about her business. And I went into the store previously and I talked to the exact same lady. She was very nice. She was very pleasant. Like the lady was just being an asshole. And I think the problem is we have to start differentiating between people who just don't like assholes and people who don't like you because of your skin color. Because I see it way too many fucking times where people immediately, if a white person is being mean or mad or whatever towards them, they immediately think it's race or racial related. And a lot of times, again, I'm not going to say in all cases, but there are times where that has nothing to do with it. There are times where you're just being a fucking dick. And they don't feel like dealing with a person who is being a dick. They don't feel like dealing with a person who is getting on their fucking nerves. Yes, if you go into a fast food restaurant and you take 45 minutes to fucking order when their menu hasn't changed in 16 fucking years, you may catch a little attitude. And if that lady is white giving you attitude, it's not because you're fucking black. It's because you're taking 45 minutes to choose from the 12 fucking items they've had for the last 20 fucking years. Like, order your shit and get the fuck out. It's not changing. But again, we have so many people who instantly love to play the race card anytime something goes down or anytime something gets bad because they feel like that's just the easy way out. And I just find it funny, also on that, where when white cops, I've always said cops themselves, I hate the fact that we have cops that are on a power trip. Now, these kids may have been bullied in school. They may have had shitty lives or whatever. And I'm not saying all cops. There are actually some pretty good cops out there. I've had a fair dealing with cops, and for the most part, every cop I've ever dealt with has been respectful. They gave me my little ticket for speeding or whatever the fuck I was doing. Let me go on about my merry way. They were all respectful. They were all nice. They were all normal and civilized. I had one cop who gave me attitude, and it was an old black woman, and she was just fucking 900 years old, so she was just mad because she was alive. But other than that, pretty much all the cops have just been normal to me. But there are some asshole cops out there who are on a power trip. And they act like and they feel like they can do whatever they want to do because I'm a cop. I have a badge. I have a gun. I can do what I'm authorized to pretty much beat the shit out of you if I want to. And I just find it funny how when a white cop does it, it's racist. Obviously, it's racist. It's all racially motivated. All cops are fucking racist. But when a black cop does it, then what is it? Is it just cops? Because there are a number of videos, and obviously they don't get as much play as the white cops because that's what this country is, for some stupid, idiotic reason, has been feeding off on lately. Racism, trying to revitalize the whole racist is corrupting our world when everyone knows from the shadow of a doubt money is corrupting our fucking world, but that's a whole nother fucking story. Um, when a white cops beat up a white person, that shit doesn't make the news. And there have been plenty of white people who've gotten their ass whooped by white cops. There have been plenty of people like white people who've been killed, unarmed white people who've been killed by fucking white cops. Doesn't even make the fucking 10 o'clock news. Not at all. There are black people who get killed by black cops. That may make the news. There are black people who get, beaten by black cops. That may make like a YouTube search. But when a white person when a white cop kills a black person, immediately it's all race related. So if race is the underlying issue of cops dealing with black people, if race is the main sole issue, then can you explain all the other shit that happens of why black cops beat black people? Are they racist too? Can you explain why white cops beat white people or kill white people? Are they racist too? See, it's not a race issue. It's a fucking power trip issue. It's a I have a badge, I have a gun, I can do what I want. Fuck you. You follow my instructions. Oh, you think you know your rights? Well, fuck you and your rights. I'm going to beat the shit out of you. That's all it is. Now, I know some people may disagree with me, and I don't fucking care if you do. But again, I have plenty of other information outside of your white cop beating black person or white cop killing black person because white cops kill more white people than black people. Now, I know according to the population, it's not even close. There's a higher percentage of black people who get killed than white people. That is true. But just on sheer number alone, there are more white people who get killed every year than black people. So obviously, it's not a race fucking issue. And obviously, I don't know if they're just. Unless you want to say they're just killing out white people to, balance it out. Or whatever the fuck your reasoning or excuse may be. But again, I don't think it's a race issue. I think it's a fucking power trip issue. In every case, no. There may be some cases where a cop is like, fuck that nigger, I'm going to beat the shit out of him. And he just goes all fucking, Van Damme on his ass. That can happen. But in my opinion, the majority of the times is you see, and I've seen these videos where a black person is standing up to a cop, white or black, standing up saying, I know my rights, I know this, I know that, I'm not going to do shit, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Cop flips out like pretty much, it's my world, dude, you shut the fuck up. And this has happened in all fucking cases. All fucking cases. Where it's white, black, whatever. It doesn't matter what color the cop is. If you see it and you've seen white people experience the same exact shit too, where somebody's fucking mouthing off to the cop gets on a power trip like you can't fuck with me, and they just go to beat the shit. Alright. Let's keep going. Um All right, we're going to keep going. Just random shit that I hate. Um, Back to my serious one. I actually wanted to touch on this for a second. But I kind of drifted off. I don't know where the fuck I went. I went all the way down the street with it. The whole taking shit too serious. And I don't know how many people do this here, so please just let me branch off for a hot second. There are people who take like video games and like sporting events way too fucking serious. Way too serious. I know in Philly they had like they used to, I know in Veteran Stadium, they used to have a jail downstairs. That's too serious. Too fucking serious for a sporting event. Like, seriously? Sometimes I'll get online and I'll play chess. Because that's my shit. I actually really love that game. So I'll get online and I'll play chess. And, depending on the day, sometimes I'm really good. Sometimes I'm playing like absolute shit. But on the really good days, I can actually hold my own with pretty much anyone. Um, and sometimes I'll like just like pretty much blow someone out the water, and they'll be like, fuck you, and you're a piece of shit. You're just a robot, and I'm just like, dude, it's a game. It's a fucking game. Calm down. And you experience this shit online where people get so animated and pissed off and frustrated because they lost a game or because they're losing. It's a fucking game. It's for entertainment purposes only. When you watch football, it's for entertainment purposes only. Basketball, hockey, whatever. You can be like, oh shit, I'm sad my team lost. That's fucked up. I wish they would have won. Okay, I'll walk around semi-depressed for 20, 30 minutes. Then I'm moving on with life. You have people who call off from work. You have people who can't eat. You have people who can't sleep. You have people who are clinically depressed. One guy had a heart attack watching the football game, which I'm sure is more than that. Um, it's fucking insane. It's really fucking insane. Like, people, it's a game. Is your life that fucking meaningless that you have to put your entire existence on a basis of what some football player does or some basketball player does or dear god, like fucking soccer in some countries, they kill refs for making a bad call? Seriously? It's a fucking game. It's seriously a fucking game. You're killing referees. You're like killing players. You're attacking coaches over a game. Oh, this shit is maddening. And yeah, PMC. Sorry, I don't know how long I was muted, so I apologize. Um, yeah, POC. I don't actually play Call of Duty because first person shooters fuck my stomach up. But it's so hard. I mean, people really lose their fucking mind over a video game, and I don't understand it. I mean, the only game I play now online is like fucking Diablo, and that's because I can't kill them, they can't kill me, and we just going about our merry business. Um, but yeah, it's just some people just can't get so personal. And I just don't understand how people's entire existence can be centered around a fucking game that no one has money on. Now, if you're betting $10,000 and someone blows a fucking call, okay, yeah, I can see you being pissed off. Or someone misses a fucking shot, or a receiver drops a fucking pass while you bet $10,000, you have every right to be pissed off because you lost money on it. But just because you can't wear your favorite T-shirt to work tomorrow, you walking around clinically depressed and you're on a call off from work and you can't eat, you can't sleep, get a fucking life, dude, for real. It is not that fucking serious. Um, all right, what else? Random shit that I hate. I hate, and my girl used to do this. She actually is much better with it now. But I specifically remember one chick in Vegas when I went to Vegas one time. I hate when people wear shit that is just. I hate when people wear shit to be cute, but it's not comfortable. And let me explain this in a way that hopefully doesn't make you stop fucking listening. I was in Vegas and I was walking down the street and this girl was walking and she had on a dress, and I mean it wasn't even a fucking dress. It was like a shirt, an extended shirt. Okay, we're just gonna leave it at that. And literally every two steps she took, she's pulling down her skirt or dress. Every two steps. Every two she takes two steps, she pull it down. She takes two steps, she pull it down. She takes two steps. What the fuck are you wearing it for? I understand you want to be cute. That's yeah, you can be cute. But if you can't take more than three steps without your ass showing, why the fuck are you wearing it? It's not even comfortable. And my girl, I love her to death. She used to do this. We used to go play pool, and she would always want to wear her skirts to show off her long ass legs. And like, she would be trying to shoot a shot, and like, literally, she would have to like go into some fucking fetal position to shoot the shot because if she would have bent over to shoot the shot, her old ass would have shown. And it's like, I understand you want to be cute. I'm glad you want to be cute. I'm not knocking you want to be cute, but if you know we're going fucking playing pool, why would you wear some shit you can't bend over in? It makes no sense. And you see this shit all the time. You see people, in fucking bowling, and they're walking up to the aisle, the bowl, and like they don't even like bend down to roll. They just do like a little bended knee little thing and just scoot the ball down the aisle. And it's like, bitch, you knew you were fucking going bowling. No one is driving down the street saying, hey, you just want to go bowling today? Hey, why the fuck not? And just pull into the bowling alley. Typically, when people go bowling or go to a sporting event or whatever kind of event, they kind of pre-plan this shit. You leave the house with the expectation of going to that place. And if that is the case, why don't you wear fucking something comfortable where you can actually participate instead of, focusing on, oh shit, is my ass showing? Oh shit, is my drawers showing? Oh shit, is this, oh, I can't bend over, I can't do this, I can't do that. Why not just dress comfortable so you can actually enjoy the activity you're fucking doing? And see, and this is why people think I'm crazy. And this is why I think the world is fucking crazy. Because it's just little shit like this that can make life so much fucking easier that people don't even take the time to do. Like, these are like, this is not like hard, you gotta fucking boil some shit in the lab and mix some chemicals type shit to create. This is just simple remedies to life problems. And that's why I say what I really wanted to start was just, and the whole point of this video is because honestly, again, I hope I'm making you laugh a little bit, but it's just the stupidest shit in the world. It's like really dumb shit. Like um, one of the first videos I did when I first started this was like damn near what 4 or 5 years ago, was warning labels and how we have the dumbest warning labels on shit that I've ever seen in my fucking life. Like we have warning labels on irons to say, do not iron clothes while you're wearing them, or do not iron clothes while they're on your body. And it's like, who's that fucking stupid to iron a shirt while they're wearing it? And if you are that fucking stupid, should we even care? They have like on like certain products where it's kind of obvious, like certain peanut butters or a can of peanuts. It says warning, product may contain peanuts, and it's like, bitch, if you're buying peanut butter, you don't know peanuts in there, and you're allergic to peanuts, who cares? Like, you deserve to die. Like, seriously, you deserve to die. And I know that may sound really fucked up, but you deserve to die. You've got to go. I mean, I think we've gotten to the point now where common sense is completely. We're actually punishing companies because common sense. We don't expect people to have it anymore. Like, there is a warning label on a stroller that says you must remove the child from the stroller before closing it. Now, there are 5-year-olds who push around their baby doll and their makeshift ass stroller that has sense enough to know to remove the baby doll from the stroller before closing the stroller. Bitch, you are an adult, or presumed to be an adult. If you don't know you should take the child from the stroller before closing it, why the fuck are you having kids? Like, who approved you to conceive life anywhere on this planet to where you don't know or you think it's a good idea to close your baby up in a stroller and then try to remove it? Like, why? Like, why are these people even allowed to reproduce? But this is the world we live in. We live in a world to where people rather film somebody getting their ass whooped or a child getting attacked by a dog than to actually help the child or to help the person getting their ass whooped. We live in a world where everything is fucking racist. Um, everything is racist. It doesn't matter what's going on. I mean, shit, everything is racist. Either you're racist or you're ghetto. If you don't like me, it's because you're racist or you're ghetto. You don't like me because I'm an asshole or because I'm just a very fucking different person to deal with. Obviously, the problem's not me. The problem is you. You have the fucking issue. Um, and we live in a world where we try to pacify the idiots. And I want to live in a world where we don't pacify the idiots. Fuck it. If you're that fucking stupid, why are you still here? I think we should live in a world where we remove all warning labels. Fuck it. Take the chance. Yeah, if you don't know that this gasoline is fucking flammable and you want to smoke a cigarette, guess what? You're going to be in for a surprise. And you won't be able to tell your friends about it. Hopefully your friends will see the video that one of your friends, everyone will see the video that one of your friends is going to record instead of fucking helping you out. And then they will learn through your trial and error. I mean, we seriously have to put on fucking gasoline, be careful, it's flammable. Seriously, we need to tell people this. Now, if you're old enough to read the word flammable, you should be old enough to know that gasoline is fucking flammable. If you don't, we'll see your ass on YouTube cooking. Seriously, I really, really, really want to live in a world to where we just take off all the fucking warning labels. And if you don't have enough common sense to make this shit work, if you don't have enough logic to get through fucking life, because believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, there was a point in time where there were no warning labels on shit. And people had to learn the hard fucking way. But guess what? They fucking learned. And when they learn, they pass it on to their kids. Hey, don't do this and don't do that. That's how that was sharing before fucking Facebook. That was sharing before posting a tweet or a meme about what's going on. That was actually sharing knowledge and passing on stuff. Hey, I did this. This shit fucking hurt. Maybe you shouldn't do this. Ah, the tree of life has been passed on to the next person. But now we don't pass shit on. We pass on fucking dolphins doing backflips in oceans, but we can't tell someone that the gasoline is flammable because, well, they're just figured out. And if they're stupid enough to light a cigarette while playing in gasoline or doing something else fucking stupid, or if they're stupid enough to close their baby up in a stroller and there was no warning label on there, then their dumb ass can sue the company for not warning them of what anyone with half a fucking brain should know. Because we don't want to. We're so in a world of PC, and that's another thing that I fucking hate. I'm glad I pulled myself to this. We live in a fucking world of PC where we don't want to offend anybody. I remember growing up, and it wasn't that long ago. So for all you fuckers who'd be like, "Oh, you're old," yeah, that's a really good idea. You want to get rid of overpopulation? You tired of 7 billion fucking people in the world? Remove all the warning labels. We'll be down to 4 billion in probably a weekend. Because people don't know. Oh, this is a cliff. This steep. This cliff is very steep. Maybe I shouldn't stand on the edge. There's no sign to tell me not to stand on the edge. I'll just peek over. One idiot gone. And how many idiots will fall over the fucking cliff before somebody say, you know what? Maybe it's not a good idea. There's no sign here, but I'm going to beg the reason that it's a good idea not to stand at the fucking cliff that everyone keeps falling off of. I'm serious. This fucking world will be reduced in a matter of minutes if we just remove the warning labels. Let all you fuckers sort it out. Seriously, it'll be amazing. It'll be absolutely amazing. Just, oh man, that's my dream. If I was ever president, fuck that shit. We're gonna remove the warning labels. Our economy will be booming. Unemployment 0%. Why? Because 15 million people died last weekend. Not from guns and violence, and not from all this other crazy shit, but because we took off the peanut warning label on peanut butter, and 10 million people died from allergic reaction. Done. Healthcare expenses in control. Done. Because we don't have people going to the ER for stupid shit. Why? Because they're dead. They're done. We're finished. Oh man, it would be amazing. What? This country would be top notch. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta hurry up because I only got about 9 minutes left. I'm gonna try to wrap this up in an hour. Shit, I lost my train of thought. Well, thanks a lot, Jackie. I think that's how you say your name. If it's not, I apologize. Oh, that fucking sucks. I was on a road too. God damn it. God damn it. Where the hell I was going with this? Okay. Other things that I hate. We'll just keep going because I just fucking forgot what I was going to say. Other things that I hate. PC. Thank you, me, for remembering. We got into a place in this world where it's wrong to tell an idiot that they're a fucking idiot. Like, it's really wrong. Like, you are not allowed to tell a person that they're stupid. Even if they're being stupid. Like, if you walk into a place if you walk into a place and someone is saying something that is fucking idiotic, and everyone knows that it's idiotic, but if you were to call them out and tell them that they're stupid, people will look at you like, what is your problem? That is very rude. You don't tell someone they're wrong. Like, if there's someone in a lobby or whatever saying, 1 + 1 = 47, and they're like, 1 + 1 = 47, and you're just like, I'm not the math wizard, but I am pretty sure 1 + 1 does not equal 47. And you were to say, dude, you are really wrong. You're a fucking idiot. 1 + 1 actually equals 2. There will be people in there mad at you because you're being rude to the person. You can't tell people they're stupid. You can't tell people they're dumb. You can't tell people they're wrong. You can't tell people that their religious beliefs or whatever beliefs they have has some serious fucking flaws in it. Like, there are people who get mad at me for pointing out faults in people's beliefs. Now, I'm not trying to be a jerk about it, even though I come across that way. I don't know why. I'm not trying to be an asshole about it. It just made the way it comes out. But if your belief system is to say, I strap a bomb to myself, I go into this whole mass of people and I blow myself up and I'm going to heaven to get, all these virgins and I'm going to be with God and Allah forever. Yeah, shut the fuck up. It's dumb. But it's wrong for me to say that to people because I'm not respecting their beliefs. But I just have a question. How about we start telling these people it's fucking idiotic? So hopefully the next person who wants to strap a bomb to themselves will think this is fucking idiotic. See, we got to a place and a point now where we can't tell kids that they're dumb. You have to try harder. Oh my gosh, fucking participation trophies. Okay, dude, you did nothing all season. You didn't play 1 fucking minute, but you get a participation trophy. For what? Your punk ass didn't participate. But no, we can't hurt the kids' feelings. So now everyone feels entitled to something even though they did nothing. Now, I don't understand that. Now, if there's one kid, and it's a team and everyone plays, even if the kid doesn't score any points, or do whatever. If the kid plays, if he actually participates, he partakes in the events, he comes to all the practices, and he does everything, okay, fine, give his little ass a trophy. I'm not all for the participation trophies. I'm for like trophies are for the winners and the losers. That's fine. But I mean, fine if we don't want to hurt the little fucker's feelings. Okay, let's give him a little mini-sized trophy that you get from Chuck E. Cheese for like 3 tickets. Okay, fine. But in the real scheme of things, prizes should be for the winners. And I understand it sucks for the kids who actually did try and they didn't win. But guess what? That's fucking life. We have a breed of kids that are growing up now with the mindset that all they have to do is try and that's enough. Even if they don't have to try their hardest, all they got to do, and not even try, just fucking show up. All I have to do is show up and my job is done. And it's like, no, life doesn't work that way. And yes, there's sometimes you may try your hardest and you may fucking fail. That's life. There's sometimes you won't try your hardest and you may succeed. That's life. But what we're doing now is we're making life, I'm sorry, we're teaching our kids in a way to say, you know what? Regardless of what fucking happens in this field or in this arena or in whatever, in this court, you're a winner. That's not fucking life. That's not fucking reality. And I personally hate that shit. I don't want, and I know this sounds fucked up. I don't want my kids to get a trophy just for showing up. Because to me, and this is where I've been with all my babies. I will tell you you did a good job if you did a good job. If you did a shit job, I'm going to tell you you did a shit job. And I know it sounds harsh. I know it sounds harsh. But if my baby, exactly, motivation to try harder. If my baby was drawing a picture and she's just scribbling all over the place and she's coloring outside the lines and she's just not even trying, if she shows it to me, I'm looking at her and be like, baby, that's garbage. Why? Because I know she can do better. And I know she can do better, and I want her to do better. Now, she comes to me, and it's all inside the lines, and she may have another, nicks here and there, or whatever. But I can see that she actually attempted to stay in the lines, and she tried her damnedest to do that. You know what, baby? Very good job, because I know she tried. And that's the kind of teacher that I think most parents or parents should be. Push your kids towards excellence. Don't push your kids just for showing up. There are, oh my gosh, you see it all the time on soccer fields and basketball courts where like literally all the kids are in the huddle and all the kids are kicking and doing everything and there's like just one kid in a corner like fucking playing with butterflies and shit, not even paying attention to the game, just completely zoned out, drinking a juice box, eating a Twinkie, doing whatever the fuck they're doing, not even paying attention to the game. But they get a trophy. For what? And to me, it's so fucking bad because it makes it seem like this is life. You just show up, boo boo. You get your trophy. You are a winner. You did a good job. Yay. And this kid, and I'm not saying in all cases, but some kids can grow up with the expectation of all I have to do is show up and my job is done. I don't even have to give an effort. I don't even have to pay attention. I could care fucking less what's going on here. I showed up. I'm a winner. Yay. And then when life, as it always does, punches them in the fucking face, they're like, what the hell is this? In Pee Wee League, all I had to do was show up. Apparently, when I go to this class, if I just show up, nothing. And it's so fucking bad. It's so bad on so many levels that we pretty much we teach our kids that all you have to do is just be there. And in all reality, it's all bullshit. Because you need to do more to be there. You need to push yourself for greatness. You need to push yourself to do better, to try better. Now, if you give it your all, you give it your damnness, and it doesn't work out, hey baby, good game. You tried, just wasn't our day. I can live with that. But as I say, if you out there, you just zoned the fuck out, not even paying attention, dude, we got to go. What's the point? Like, what are we doing here? No trophy. No trophy for you. Put your trophy up. We got to go. You can have it. That one's not copywritten yet, so I'll give you that one. Um, but I mean, that's just me. That's just random shit I hate. And as I said, this may take a while because honestly, I can go all fucking night on just shit that I hate. I would do about 2 or 3 more minutes because I kind of fucked up in the beginning. So I'll give you 2, 3 more minutes and then I'm done because I am tired of shit. Um, I can say this because I do it, and I know people hate it when I do it, and I will be honest. Um, it's really fucked up. But I hate when sick ass people bring their ass to work, and I do it all the time. And for all the people around me, I am so sorry. But I hate it when sick ass people come to work coughing, sneezing, and all this other crazy shit all over the place, getting the whole fucking department sick. Now, I understand why you do it. And can I just say this? I'm sorry. Fuck that one. I hate it when people bring their sick ass kids to daycare. What the fuck? Seriously. Now I understand some people don't have the luxury of taking off work. I understand that some people don't have the luxury of finding an alternate babysitter at the moment's notice. I understand that. But if your kid literally can't stand up, I mean, has liquid coming out of all parts of their body, can you please leave their ass at home? Because I don't want to deal with that shit from my kid. Now again, I understand some people may not have the luxury, but boo boo, you got to do something. Because your sick ass kid is going to touch every toy in the fucking place as they're laying on the floor, crawling to X, Y, and Z. They're gonna touch every fucking toy, and then my kid's gonna go back and touch the toy. Then my kid's gonna have some shit that's just gonna fucking knock them out and make them feel like garbage. And of course, as anyone who has kids know, all the parents gotta share in their wealth of sickness. So now everybody's fucking sick because you didn't want to keep your child home. Please, for the love of beans, I would say God, but aha, please, for the love of beans, keep your snotty nosed kid at home. I am sorry. What the hell? And speaking of kids, and I'll end off on this, I fucking hate badass kids. I cannot stand it. That shit drives me up a wall. I'm sorry. I have no problem or qualms about punting your kid across the fucking street. I really don't. And I will do whatever time I need to do. But I swear, if one of these little shits keep mouthing off and talking back and just rolling the eyes and all this, boo boo, you are like 5 years old and you are giving your mother or your father so much fucking attitude. And these parents are, I've seen parents literally arguing with like a 6 year old. And I mean, talking to a 6 year old like it's an adult. Like, are you fucking serious? I cannot stand a disrespectful child. I cannot stand a badass child. I can't stand a child that has a like a fucking I ain't gonna say like a conversation. I mean, obviously not a conversation like "Hi, mom, how are you doing?" I mean like a conversation like argument type conversation with their parents, where their child is trying to tell them what's going to be done and how they're going to. Are you fucking serious? It's a fucking child. If you don't clothesline this little kid and call it a day, I'm sorry. People get mad. You should never hit a child. You should never hit a child. That's not my belief. If that's your belief, that's fine. But I'll be damned whether you hit your child or not. You should ever have a adult conversation with your child about why your child will or will not do something, and your child is sitting there telling you that they're not going to fucking do it. No, no fucking way. I'm 35 years old. I turned 36 years old this year. I have no problems for the next 20 years of my life fucking drop kicking a kid from the top of a car um because they were mouthing off of me. I'm sorry. There's no fucking way. And exactly. And it makes me feel old because I always look back and be like, right through the table. It always makes me feel old because I feel like if I was ever, I see these kids and like back in the day when I was growing up, I mean, like the fucking neighbors would pop you if you were, mouthing off, and the fucking teachers. Oh, I'm gonna close with this. I seen a video, which again, we all know about camcorders and videos and shit. I seen a video of this little boy. It couldn't have been no more than 8, see 7 or 8 years old. It was this old lady at a restaurant, and this little boy is going over there, and he is yelling at her, and he is, um, yelling at her, calling her names, cursing at her, and then he kicks her. And then the old lady, she had to be anywhere from 70 plus. The little boy kicks her. The old lady pushes the little boy down, and The mom comes over. She's like, I know you just didn't hit my son. I know you just didn't hit my son. Hold the fuck up. I know you. And this, I was like, bitch, did you just seriously see your kid kick an old lady? Are you fucking serious? Like, someone should put a bullet in both of you and be done with it. Because this little shit going to jail. And I know that's really judgmental, and I'm so fucking sorry. But if you at 8 have the, or 7, or however the fuck old you are, has the gall to go up to an old lady, curse at her, and kick her, you have no fucking respect. And your ghetto ass fucking mother is no fucking, there's no help for you. There's no call. I mean, you know what? Lock his ass up now. Let's just bypass all the paperwork. Exactly. You're going to learn today. Let's bypass all the fucking paperwork. Go straight to fucking juvie. And I mean, seriously, how fucked up are you? That, like, literally your child can hit an elderly woman, and an elderly woman pushes him back. He starts crying, of course, because this little shit can't take a punch. And the mom comes over and she's beefing with the old lady. Are you fucking serious? I swear to be, someone should have killed both of them. And I would have, if I was on a jury, not guilty. Reason of, no, not even reason of sanity. Reason of sanity. Because this motherfucker who shot this person gets it. Because unfortunately, and I hate to say this, there is no hope for this little kid if this mom is this fucking stupid and this fucking raunchy and this fucking ghetto that he feels it's comfortable to do it. And then when he gets, obviously, grandma's like, fuck that shit, I'm ghetto too, take this little kid. The mom comes in and wants to attack the old lady. What? But again, this is the world we live in. This is the fucking world we live in. And I'm not going to say this is new, because I'm pretty sure this shit was going on for years. The only problem is we just have film now where we can capture all this shit. And we can see all this shit and this splendid glory of all the assholes around the world captured on video. All right, man, that's it. You know what? Everybody, seriously, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for all the comments. I hope I made your night, and I'm seriously no bullshit. You guys have made mine. Seriously, thank you so much. I just seriously thank you. Any comments or anything else, you can keep commenting. I'll be on Ferrari a little bit. I'm gonna just shut this down. Oh, what? Oh shit! Come on, man. What's up, TG? Try to go to sleep. Okay, what's the question? But I have a 12-minute question session. All right, fuck it. Let's go. Question. What's your question? I will try. Good night, sir. Oh, did you really? Are you thinking of the question now? Oh, you are so fired. Flag on the play. 15-yard penalty. Jackie, I hope I'm saying your name right, sweetie. Jackie, I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna try to do this every Saturday. Every Saturday at 10 o'clock if I can. Yes, you can go to sleep. All about me. Since it's all about you, fucking jerk. No, I'm joking. Seriously. Good night, Simply Deep. Thank you very much to everyone. Seriously. TG, if you have a question, come on, man. But seriously, all right, dude, you're killing me now. I'm over sweating my ass off. It's hot as shit in here. It's like a Chinese sweatshop. I'm gonna start putting a pair of Nikes on my desk while I do this radio, so I can feel it at home. But okay, sorry, Jackie. I'm gonna try to do this every week. 10 o'clock is when I'm supposed to start. But as black people are always late to every fucking thing, I fit right into that mode. So I try to be there. Okay. Oh, okay, gotcha. I'm sorry. Scroll through. I'm gonna try to be here 10 o'clock every Saturday. Guys, please keep coming. Please keep listening. It's honestly, this is more fun for me than it is probably for you guys, because it just gives me a chance to vent and say all the shit that I want to say, live, pretty much. So it's so much fun to do this. But if he doesn't have a question, then I'm out. Seriously, thank you guys so much. Sweet. Ha! International, baby. That's right. All way in Australia. Good day, mate. No, I'm joking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Seriously, everybody, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is St. Patrick. I will see you later.